one small thing that I forgot. We can take this little red piece that we took off earlier and attach it to his helmet or head like this. It basically enhances the samurai look of the head. As you can see, both on front and on the back of his head or helmet, there are elements that emphasize the Japanese samurai look, and well, what can you say? This toy came from Japan, so there you go. One last thing that we didn't talk about is his headmaster element. He is actually a headmaster toy, as we talked about it before. So in robot mode you can basically transform the little guy into a head by flipping his legs up or down, depends, like this. Open up the head space, and there you have the, if you flip down the chest, there you have the headmaster tech specs readout. You insert the head like this, or at least try to insert the head gently. And because the readout is actually in purple, I'll have to do a bit of a close-up to see that his speed is 4, strength is somewhere between 9 and 10, and intelligence is around 8. So this guy isn't fast, but he's definitely strong and smart. Well, if we didn't touch on this earlier, he has basically the same articulation that he had in Scorpion mode. His arms move up and down and to the sides, both from the shoulder, well, at least from the shoulder, and side to side from the elbows. Now, words of conclusion or some such. To be honest, I have some difficulty concluding this guy for several reasons. I first picked him up about a decade ago. I'm thinking somewhere between 99 and 2000, and even then it cost me a lot of money, around $500 or some such. And that isn't usually the amount of money that I spend on one Transformer. And the only reason that I did spend this amount of money was because at the time I got introduced to the Japanese Transformers through Master Force, and I loved that show. Even though later I got to know Victory and I sort of liked that more, but I found Master Force to be a unique show, and it was my first encounter with an Optimus Prime that wasn't, you know, the G1 Optimus Prime, all-knowing, all-seeing, all-wise and all whatnot. And I also liked Overlord and Black Zarak from that show. Now, fast forward a decade, and the amount of money which this toy demands these days is, well, as much as I love this toy, quite frankly I wouldn't purchase it today, because it's not worth the amount of money that people are asking for it. Last time I checked, it was like somewhere over $1,000, even more, and it's simply because of the flaws, it's not worth that amount of money. And I hope that doesn't sound like a grandiose statement, but I'm simply conveying the thought that I wouldn't pick it up for that amount of money. On the other hand, if we forego for a moment the financial whatnot of this toy, we are talking about a pretty cool toy. We are talking about a massive Decepticon who, thanks to the die-cast metal that makes up half his back, weighs a pretty decent weight. He is extremely colorful, and he also includes my favorite color blend of red and black in plenty. I don't want to say that it's the best of G1 or anything pretentious like that, but it is quite a fun toy. It is a fun toy, it displays well, and aside from the issues with the plastic, which again I cannot stress enough that this toy is, I don't want to say dangerous to buy, but this toy is, it's not for play basically. I don't play with it. This review is something of a risk. if you get my meaning. But all in all, it's a gorgeous toy. If you're looking for this mold, I would definitely recommend Scorponok, because he's more widely available, and sometimes you can even pick him up, you know, just the body or just pieces of him, and start putting him together from pieces, which you basically can't do with Black Zarak because he's not available in pieces or otherwise. And I'm really looking forward to, well, at least I'm hopeful that Takara Takara Tomy will eventually reissue this toy, or reissue Scorponok, and have eHobby do a Black Zarak edition to make this toy once again available to the fans, because this is one toy that basically deserves to be out there. In conclusion, I would give it an 8 out of 10. This is the scoring I give it because of the plastic issues. I probably should give it less, but the toy itself is quite good. And if it wouldn't have the golden plastic syndrome, I would definitely give it a 9.5 out of 10. Because for G1, this is a really cool toy.